All right, we're going to talk about just a traditional deadlift. What I do is I have them walk up to the bar to where the bar is splitting the middle of those feet. I'll have them about hip width apart. Now, if we're teaching a sumo deadlift, then obviously it's going to get outside of shoulder width, but we're just going to talk about the traditional today. I want them about hip width apart. I want to drop down to the bar just outside my knees, but I want those knees pushing against the arm. We usually get them in an over-under grip when we're doing a traditional deadlift, but at times we'll do over just to progress them for a power clean or for a hang clean or any type of Olympic lift. What we want them doing is we want them leaning back against that bar, dragging it up those shins and dragging it to the top. What we'll see sometimes at the top is they'll overextend trying to push those hips through, but if they'll keep that core braced and engage those glutes, it'll prevent them from overextending. So they're bracing that core like I'm gonna punch them in the stomach, and then as they drive those hips through, they flex those glutes and it keeps them in a good position. Some of the things we can see happen is the bar gets too far away from their body and it creates a lot of shear force on that spine. That's where injury is going to occur. There can be minute shifts sometimes as long as we've got that core braced, but at the end of the day, what we want to see is just a neutral spine, and we want to see them drive up. At times, we'll see them set up on the bar with a rounded back, and what I'll do in that case is I'll say, hey, stand back up for me without the bar. So I'll get them to stand back up without the bar. I'll say squeeze those shoulder blades back and together. Now squat down to the bar. And then I'll have them squat down to the bar and I'll have them drive up. Yep, perfect. Extending those hips through.